Match number 11 underway. Red Alliance already has 4 pieces scored up on level 4. Make that 5. One more, 6 and 7 it looks like. Blue Alliance with 5 of their own. Red Alliance goes at Teliop with an advantage 58-49. Both alliances appear to be starting to work on that rainbow bonus. Q Branch coming over the place of defense. Tossing flags in the air. Let's see if those affect the match. 27 scoring. And Algae up in the barge. 54-60, putting up a purple. 33, the Killer Leaves with an Algae in their possession going up top to the bar. This match is neck and neck. Red with 90, blue with 87. Tied at 91 apiece with a minute 30 left. This could come down to something as small as the rainbow bonus. As small as one piece of Algier Coral could make or break this match. We have on the Blue Alliance 2 red and orange, 2 yellows, 2 greens, 2 blues. Rush coming along with the purple. So they are just 2 pieces away from that rainbow. I said those 12 points could make a major difference. On the Red Alliance, we have 2 reds, 2 oranges, a yellow, 2 greens, 2 blues, 2 purples, 1 yellow away from the rainbow. Presented by Fun. B score, and that should be a rainbow completed for the Red Alliance for those bonus 12 points. Blue Alliance looks like they are short 1 orange piece to achieve a rainbow. Problem is they do not have somewhere to score that piece. It is a 3 or 2 position, but it needs to be on level 3 for that bonus. As we head into the final seconds of the match, Red with the slim lead, 158-147. This could come down to climbs. 302 lining up. Swing and a miss. Looks like we have 3 up. 3 up for Red, 1 up for Blue. Let's wait for those final scores.
All right. What a match. And before we get any further, I want to welcome Finn up into our booth up here, doing some analysis, some great game announcing and emceeing throughout the weekend. But welcome upstairs.
Thanks, Ian. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see this match. And what a match it was. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a dramatic flair there at the ending. Looks like Strike Zone over on that red side of the field stuck on a little bit of Coral. A great job by 33 to try to jar him loose, but just a little bit difficult back to that corner, I think, to loosen it up. So
absolutely,
we'll have to see what our final scores look like. I believe we should have them within a couple minutes here. But one other thing kind of sticking out to me off the bat before our field resetters get out there, not much Algae.
No, not compared to the other playoff matches we've seen. But if you looked at the teams out there, both alliances had, I think, 2 robots that could do both Coral and Algae. I would say they were prioritizing the Coral. Definitely.
Definitely, for sure. And you can see with both alliances, that fun rainbow bonus, they made an attempt at it. Looks like Blue Alliance, they just didn't get that second piece of orange Coral up there. But as far as I can tell, obviously our referees make those official final decisions. Red Alliance, I think, is going to get that 12-point bonus. Might do well for them in these final scores.
I know when we were watching the autonomous period, it looked like, I believe it was the Blue Alliance that contributed more to getting that rainbow bonus off the bat to the Red Alliance. They work to get those rainbow coral out there and on level 4 immediately rather than waiting and doing it during teleop.
Absolutely. So while we continue to wait for these scores, I mean, we can go ahead and just take a quick little replay. You know, right at the end of auto here, we'll kind of see where our final scores were standing. And it was pretty neck and neck at that point. I think Red Alliance, a slight lead. And, you know, Blue Alliance, though, throughout the match, they did a great job of kind of fighting back. It was neck and neck for quite a while there.
Mm-hmm. They were definitely trying to keep themselves alive, make sure they could keep up. And they, if you look at that, they stayed up and they actually pulled themselves ahead for a minute there. But they were definitely right up against that Red Alliance for the whole time there.
Yeah, and one other thing we saw in this match, you know, right, obviously Q Branch for Alliance number 1. They've been playing defense that whole time. They're over there, kind of chilling, blocking off that back driver station. For the Blue Alliance, though, we also have Flying Toasters. They were kind of a bit more mobile in their defense, kind of moving around, sometimes switching between our two
A little bit more
things.
aggressive for sure.
We have our scores on the way. Let's take a look at those. And it'll be the Red Alliance heading directly into our finals, 194 to 163. So Alliance 1, we will see them again in finals number 1. But don't